I have an embarrassing / really hard to figure out easy problem um, that I needed help with. And so I turned to my friends and asked for some help. They came up with suggestions. None of them worked. My brilliant husband was able to figure it out. So maybe I can save you some time too. It started with a bunch of mysterious holes that I was getting in my shirts right around my belly button waistline area. And they kept appearing in multiple t-shirts and blouses. And any of the suggestions when I Googled it included things that would have affected my husband or my kids' clothes too, like my washing machine. I don't have an agitator and none of their clothes had holes. My seat belt, my husband rides with me and we alternate seats, so it couldn't have been the seat belt. We also looked at whether or not it was my buttons and zippers and things like that, but it was occurring even in the t-shirts that I just wear to work out. I could not figure out why I kept getting all of these tiny holes right in this area. And I figured it out. And my husband figured it out by finally suggesting that he was going to like put a piece of tape on me and watch everything I touch. And I laughed at him, but I may have done that anyway. So let me show you what these little holes are, and then I can show you exactly what happened because it's nuts. So, and it's in like a ton of my really expensive t-shirts and blouses. So right here, you can see a couple of those little holes. Like here's one right here. Here's another one that I have. I mean, we're talking like a lot of shirts. You can see, I think, like a whole bunch of little holes. Here's one, here's one, here's one. There's even some a little bit higher up. This one's a little bit easier to see because the hole at this point has gotten so big because the fabric is so thin. Right here, it's a huge freaking hole, and I spend a lot of my clothes, and it's embarrassing. So then I went to a seamstress, and I started having her have to sew them up, but they're never the same, you know? So here's on my t-shirt, my seamstress, and she's lovely. She's very, very lovely. You can see it. You can still see the hole. So I don't get to wear these shirts as often as I'd like because I have to wear them places that I wouldn't be embarrassed to have holes. All right, so what caused it? My kitchen counters. Can you believe that? So when I cook, because I'm small, I'm 5'4", I am constantly leaning over my kitchen counters. And the reason it wasn't affecting my husband is he's 6 feet tall. So when he leans over the counters, it's hitting him about waist high, like right along where his pants are. So he doesn't have that problem. So I'm going to show you, once I started to pay attention to my counters, kind of what my counter edges look like, and then what I do to try to counter that because it's really, really aggravating. This is the part of the counter where I chop my veggies all the time. You can kind of see like there's a big chunk. I inherited these countertops, they're granite countertops when I moved in. Here's another one right here. You can see these, they're just slight, they're not a lot, but because this isn't smooth, that's what was snagging my clothes, and it's not enough for my clothes to get caught so that I'd feel it. It just kept snagging and creating a hole. Here's another giant one right here. Wow, this is kind of embarrassing to look at my countertops like this. I don't know if it'll zoom out, but you can see these chips right here. And so that's what's causing it. So I have heard that there are like guards or something that you can put on this. I haven't looked into that yet, but let me tell you how I solved the problem for now. I discovered aprons, kitchen aprons. Not only do I love when they have pockets and I can like stick my phone and stuff in here, but right here it's protecting my waistband. And so since I've started wearing aprons, I do not notice the holes anymore. So really I solved my problem. So I've started expanding my collection of aprons. I get to wear this for Halloween since that's my favorite. But wearing this is really, it's made all the difference in the world. And so I just hang it on a hook in my kitchen and then just try and remember to throw it on. And if I don't, then I'm going to start paying for new blouses. So hopefully, if you are noticing holes in your clothes from rubbing against all of your countertop edges, or you're just seeing these mysterious holes and you want to know what's causing them, check out your countertops and then invest in getting some new aprons and seeing if you can find something that will help protect this area for you.